Okay, class, week 4, whoop-de-doo. Here we are, moving along quickly. Do not forget that next week you are going to write about the leader that you interviewed. So this week is your last week to interview your leader. And again, if you're not sure what I'm talking about, go look at the week 5 assignment, and it talks about your interview with a leader and what you need to write about. Okay, so that said, this is Charlie. Charlie has a Charlie Chaplin mustache. There he is. Hi, Charlie. Okay, so week 4, the discussion forum. And in the discussion forum, you're going to learn about a really interesting leadership model. It's called it's called servant leadership. And servant leadership is where the company puts the employees before the customer. In other words, the employees are more important to the leaders of that company than the customer. And you'll have to read about this model because it's kind of crazy, but Southwest Airlines is a servant leadership model, and look how great they're doing. And there's a lot of success around this kind of model. The theory is that if employees are happy, then they're going to do a great job, and they're going to take on the mission of the company and really move to support it. So there you go. Check it out. It's really interesting, and I look forward to your comments about it in the discussion board. Okay. So then in the assignment, we switch gears. And we talk about, you're going to talk about your own leadership philosophy, your own inclusive leadership philosophy. So you're going to read about implicit bias. So part of being an inclusive leader is acknowledging that every single human being has it built into their DNA, this implicit bias. And what can we do to offset that, consciously work around it, and become work on ways to reduce that bias and make people who are different than us feel more like they're part of our tribe, part of our community, and part of our peers. So take a look at that and get a feel for inclusive leadership. There is a really great reading called the Inclusive Leadership Theoretical Framework. And you can go ahead, and it's very long. You can go ahead and scan through it. I ask you to scan through it. And then in particular, you're going to pay attention to the model of living a shared vision, building relationships, practicing self-awareness. So you'll look at this model, and then you're going to go ahead and then look at development areas for inclusive leadership. And these are going to show up in your assignment for week 4. You want to look at kind of some of the development areas that you think you want to work on. And you can actually look at the little questions that help you think about what it means for each of these development areas and areas for personal reflection. And you're going to kind of look at every single one of those. I think there's 30 maybe. Let's see how many there are. Let me get there. Oh, there's not 30. There's only 4. Yeah. So look at those. Look carefully at those development areas, okay? And think about them as you write your own personal leadership philosophy as an inclusive leader. Okay. All right. It's a great week. I look forward to seeing you on the board. You guys are killing it again. So keep up the great work, and we'll see you online. Bye.